So they'll be calling you a radical, so the real important video. So I got to see a portion of the HBO documentary series Chernobyl. One of the people on it asked me if I'd look at it, what I thought. Oh my God, it's the best, most powerful thing I've ever seen done in Chernobyl. And that's saying a lot, because Battle for Chernobyl in 2008 is a gem if you've never seen it. And I'll talk about this. First off, I want to show you this that Steve wrote, Fukushima by Steve. With eyes wide shut and pockets wide open, ears to hear what they want to believe, but not the truth, the facts will come back as the Reaper sing a song of death to the ears of the blind, a sweet song of murder and genocide and greed. Amen. Beautiful. So I got the trailer's out. I'll put the trailer, but I got to see parts of it. She asked me what I thought, and I'm like, well, I always go back to, so real important, I'm getting ready to do my radio show, to Risa in the Battle for Chernobyl. I always say it's the greatest line ever spoken. The worst thing to come out of that melted down reactor at Chernobyl was not cesium, was not iodine, was not even plutonium. It was lies. That was before Fukushima. Talk about the, I mean, wow. So I want to say this. I was in Austria. I do a lot of I'm going to be in Austria here in the next couple of months. I'm going to spend a lot of time there. And I'll be in Vienna. I was in Vienna, and some activists, there's a bunch of activists from Russia, from India, different while that I was with, that came to see me. As you know, I got detained. I did my protesting at the UN. The Austrians are the most anti-nuclear. Here's the UN. I have the blanch box there. I protest with other activists, and these activists from Austria says, oh, we got to meet Igor. And I says, you did? Yeah, he was here not very long ago. He signed our book. We drove over to Budapest. And so I'm like, wow. Without Igor, this is the thing. That's back when journalists had balls. Now journalists are a bunch of derelict, go along with the winning team on their fucking knees, go and have fucking pussies, especially in the US. Sissies. Fucking pieces of dog shit. Journalists, good journalists take credit. So Igor, he went and rounded up his friend who has a plane. We got to fly in there. I hear there's meltdowns, and they're covering it up and they're lying. Fuck, they'll put us in prison. I don't give a fuck. We got to do it. So he goes in, they swoop down, they take all those photos, the radiation, the photos went. One photo survived. That photograph changed the world. So while I was in Vienna, you cannot make this story up. So I would walk from the UN all the way over the Danube, all the way through to Stefangras, to Sip, where I was staying. Oh, what a beautiful walk. Usually have an Austrian beer, you know, some food, some of those Austrian pastries. Oh my God, I could live on that. This activist that I just talked to earlier, he called me, he says, where are you at? Where are you? I just walked over the UN right there. And I says, I'm on the bridge halfway over the Danube. Stay right there. He comes around up there, he says, you ain't gonna believe this. And I says, what's that? Igor was killed in a car wreck today. No. We were talking about it just hours earlier. Now there's a me oh my Nobel Prize, that dude. So we had the live cams in Fukushima, but we got nobody with balls inside Fukushima. We got nobody balls inside Japan. None. Zero. Fucking everybody in the United States, go winning team, or a bunch of, this country, I love it. Stand up and pledge allegiance. Fucking home of the brave land. Fuck, brave? This is the biggest cowards in human history. Free? You're free, that's what they say about you and me. Where you going, free? Yeah, free to die cancer, free to eat shitty GMO, free to go in fucking debt, free to be a fucking abused, free to, I mean, prove it, freedom of information. Patriot Act, they fucking retract everything. Anything that comes out, Mueller report, we don't get to see it yet, we pay for it. Fukushima, we fucking, I mean, it's all cover up, it's all like, JFK blown away, what else do I have to say on Balco? Trump fucking, Saudi fucking deals, back, I mean, fuck, it's free. Fucking wannabe monarchies, so I gotta see it. This, I'm telling you, it's gonna be great timing. This thing comes out because the salmon are so epically collapsing in Oregon, Washington, and Alaska right now, and this will be the height of the season. It'll be on. 12th, 14th whale washes up at Mission Bay, you know, in San Diego and La Jolla. You're gonna see so many of them now. They're all starving to death. No one sees it. 12. One's a fucking... That's just the ones we know of. How many? This starvation, the Great Pacific Jam. Oh, been going up. Nope, 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 nope. Record returns on the Chinook salmon in 2015. They go to sea for 5 years. Smoking gun. So, I tell you, this thing's powerful as fucking hell. Now, you know my partner was Annika. She was one of the first Ukrainian girls that was able to get into the United States via Vegas. I met her in the Nevada test site protesting. She was a pole swinger. That's how she got in. I learned so much from her. I thought I knew a lot about... She said that her brothers, they came to the house that night and just fucking... No asking. You're drafted. Her two older brothers, I think one was 17, one was 19. Let's go. You got 20 minutes to get your stuff. They're both dead. So is she. She says, I got some bruises on my legs one day. I'm like, that's that pole. No, it's not, Kevin. That was in 99. No, it's not. I know what it is. My sister went of this. Both my brothers went from that. It's leukemia, Kevin. Into a unit. Most healthy, strong-minded, incredible person I ever fucking knew. Most beautiful person I ever knew, inside and out. Motor down, killed her so fucking fast. I have a Chernobyl pin. I wear it on my brown shirt that I always break out, that I dance on when I do my, you see my gypsy, going back to the, you know, when I do the real flamingo, the California beatnik, I call it. It's on that shirt, my Santa Barbara shirt, made in Santa Barbara. I only break it out for special occasions. That's a Chernobyl worker's pin. It's a real one too. Wow. I got real emotional watching it. Really. I mean, it's that power. It's going to be a 5 series coming out in May. The trailer's out. The trailer's very indicative of what I got to see. I got to see pieces from it, you know. And thank you to the writer, so-called producer, says, you know, had enough guts to say, hey, Kevin Blanch, you're the shit. Here, take a look at this. Bunch of fucking cowards in the United States. How many people know about Fukushima, Barack Obama's fucking cabinet? I know inside the situation. Look how many chances I've taken. Look what I've done. Waffle of critical condition. I'm no fucking coward. I'm no fucking weakling. I'm fucking real. You black and yellow journalistic whores, rot in hell and fucking die. Because only, and this whole narrative that only the good die young, that you lost your battle with, look at, no, they didn't lose. Iki's fighting for life, the 2020 games. We've been Skyping inside Japan trying to get some information. It's hard. They got the wagon circled, Obama and Trump, the two fucking cover-up fucking evil pro-nuclear twin. Meanwhile, back on the fucking ranch, you know, TikTok, Diablo Canyon Clock. What about Santa Susana? I told her. That's what I told her. I says, next documentary you need to make is about Santa Susana. You know, what about that one in L.A., you fucking fools? Girls, girls, girls. See you next... That's why I use that song. Dedicated that song to her friend Robin at Arcadia High with the child. Had to take the baby out. She died of leukemia. Made statements about Santa Susana and Rocketine. You see my gypsy. Her brother, she grew up here. She knew what it done with her, but she took the golden handcuffs. So, like spring, all of them. 1979, even Petty, all of them took the money, made fucking millions and millions of billions of dollars off our back in the anti-nuclear arrangement, and then they fucking just threw us to the fucking wolves. I'm going back to the velvet underground. Gotta get in here and do my show. Stay in tune.